of this Vismane versus this Belgian player match. You're no longer chair umpire. You understand? You're no longer chair umpire for taking away this win from Daniela Vismane away. You understand? You're no longer chair umpire. Well, you can still be chair umpire. If you agree to return the win back to Daniela Vismane. You understand? Because when Daniela Vismane had 40-15 double breakpoint match point, she converted that point. You disgusting idiot of chair umpire. That was her point, according to official tennis rules, which you did not follow. That was her point. That was her point. You simply did not want to award any of those 2 points. Those 2 points belonged to Daniela Vismane. She won those 2 points. One was Daniela's winner, and another one was Belgian's unforced error. In both cases, points belonged, according to official tennis rules, to Daniela Vismane. If it's a winner, then a point goes to a player who made the winner. And if it's unforced error, then a point goes to an opponent. That's how it is, according to official tennis rules. You actually did not follow those freaking rules. And you will freaking follow them. Which means you will return the win back to Daniela Vismane. You understand? You stupid umpire. If you don't want actually to pay a huge fine for win stealing, for corruption in this match, for corruption, for favoritism towards Belgian player. You understand? You delusional umpire. You understand? Either you freaking overrule your stupidity or you're fired. Either you on 40-15 or 40-30 score when Vismane had those match points. Overrule the score and return the win back and call it 6-3, and Vismane wins this match, and she's the one who advances into second round. You stupid deluded umpire, or you're freaking fired, or I'm actually freaking complaining to ITF about you and still getting your freaking incorrect call changed. You understand? You deplorable, deluded umpire. Because Vismane couldn't have actually missed those 2 shots on her match points. I knew it that you will do that. That you'll not give some Vismane match points, but you will give converted match points to her opponent, Belgian opponent. Higher ranked Belgian opponent. That you're preferring her Belgian opponent. That you freaking are cheater umpire. That's who you are. I'm exposing you of who you are. And I am exposing you as a cheater. And And Vismane's opponent favorer, that's who you are. You should be the umpire. And you need to be taught a lesson which you will never ever will forget. Such umpires like you will need to be fired. Such umpires like you will need to be taught a lesson which you will never ever will forget. Vismane scores point on her match point and you actually don't want to give a point to her. She converts her match point and you don't want to give her any points. Plus when she serves, you never want to give her any more held service games. Anymore. Even when she 3 times serves. That's unfair towards Vismane. What you did. That's unfair towards Vismane. What you did. In the last 5 games. You do realize that what you did, it's unfair and clear match fixing. You branded umpire. And that you should be fired for this. For such match fixing. And line call making up. And the such umpires like you should be penalized severely. Not just penalized, but fired badly. And shouldn't be allowed to sit at umpire high chair at any tennis match. Robbing victories like this from tennis players. You can't just decide which player wins which match. It's not up to you. You branded umpire. You can't just not give points to tennis players. If a player won that point, then he won that point. If that tennis player converted that match point, now he converted it. Which part of that you don't understand? You idiotic umpire. Which part of this you don't get? And I am telling you this because you don't understand. Because you don't understand. Because you're too stupid to understand this fact. Vismane converted it, but you were too stupid to realize it. Just because you have umpire badge, that doesn't mean that you can do whatever you so desire. That you can do whatever you want. You can't actually just do whatever you so want. It's not up to you. So decide which player gets which point. It's not up to you. So decide which player gets which point. It's not up to your judgment. You freaking deluded umpire. It's not up to your judgment. It's up to the facts. If ball is out, then it's out. If a player loses point, then that is fact that that player loses point. That is a fact that that player loses point. That is fact, not your judgment. Which part of that you don't get? And so that you change your freaking that mind. I'll be waiting for you. So freaking return the win back to Vismane. If you will not have done that in the closest 5 to 10 minutes, there will be call from me to ITF and you will be fired. You understand? Because I have done with your freaking deluded calls and match fixings. You understand? Because this is clearest match fixing. But how can a player lose a match from even match points? Even faulted you up on even having match point. It's impossible. Without you actually intervening. It's obvious that you cheated, that you stole the win from Vismane. It's obvious that you stole with your made up calls. That you made with your made up calls. Because you until fight at you, Vismane had no problems holding herself and even breaking opponent's serve. She had no problems in the third set and in the second set. You know, then she got no problems. It is you. It is obvious that it's you. Which means that there should be a call to ITF. And your calls should be cancelled and overruled by ITF. And you should be taught a lesson for what happens to those umpires who thinks that they can do whatever they so want. And you should be taken away your stupid badge. You should be fired for your cheating, for your match fixing. You disgusting umpire. It's clearly you. It's all you. How else Vismane lost? From match points. Even. It's you. It's obviously you. It's obviously you. And if you will not return the win back to Vismane after this video end, in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll call ITF and you will be fired. And your call and your incorrect decision on Vismane's match points will be anyway overturned by ITF. And Vismane will have returned the win back regardless. You'll see what happens. See you.